right slam over on my squid bait. Just waiting to see if anything goes on. It looked like a decent bite. I looked up and the rod was pulled right down. There's another little nibble there. I'm going to wind down. We're into something. Yeah, we're in here, folks. And we have got our quarry. Yes, we do. Hello folks, welcome back to the channel, welcome back to Chesil Beach. We're out here today, early hours of the morning at the moment, first light, and I'm in search of hopefully a few more codlin. Cod. I'm at Abbotsbury, walked down past the Dragon's Teeth, and I am setting my stall out, and have set my stall out with 2 rods targeting cod, big baits on both. I'm going big or going home today, fishing 1 rod with the old faithful up and over rig, 1 rod on a pulley rig. See how we do. It's about an hour before high water at the moment. It is now about 6:40 in the morning. High water is at 7:40. I've fished here already for about an hour and a half. It's been pretty quiet, if I'm honest. I've been expecting a little bit more action. I've had a couple of doggies and that's it. I had 1 missed bite on the crab. I did feel a fish and dropped it, but I didn't get much of a chance to even know what it was on there. Didn't feel anything too spectacular, and that's about it. It's pretty bitterly cold. We've had a big blow going on for the last week or so, so I'm hoping as the light starts to come up, I'm going to see that water all chocolatey coloured and not blue. And yeah, that's it. Sit back and enjoy. I'll show you the rigs in a short while when we get some daylight, but fingers crossed today we get ourselves into a great big fat lunker, because that's what I'm after. I'm going to sit it out on biggies all day long, trying to catch myself a biggie. Let's do it. There you see it, a big fat crab and lug bait. That's what I'm pushing out. Great big hefty, heavily scented bait. Hoping that we can pick up Monsieur Piggy. Right, I've just had a couple of sharp little knocks on the crab bait. Sort of almost just on high water now. And there's a couple of good bites. Just hoping that something else comes of it, because it felt like a proper bite. A couple of nice sharp knocks. Just before high water, and I've just recast the rods out with new fresh baits. Yeah, that's just tapped again. I'm going to wind down. We're in, folks. We're properly in this time. We are in. Nice. It's on high water now, and this fish feels, I'm going to stick my neck out, it feels a little better than a dogfish. It feels like I've just knocked it off. Now that's in there, that's definitely on there. What do we have? I think we've got an eel, folks. An eel on the crab. We do have an eel. Well, I thought it was better than a dogfish, which is true. It's better than a dogfish, but not much better. And it's scoffed them hooks right down. Blimmin' things. Going to be fun trying to unhook this one. And there we go. A great big lump of a bait. squid, lug and black, frozen black, fresh lug and squid on the pulley. Let's get it out there and see if we can't get ourselves into some action. Right slam over on my squid bait. Just waiting to see if anything goes on. It looked like a decent bite. I looked up and the rod was pulled right down. There's another little nibble there. I'm going to wind down. We're into something. Yeah, we're in here, folks. Something giving some resistance out there. What do we have? And we have got our quarry. Yes, we do. Lovely. Haha. Mr. Codlin. I knew there was going to be one on the card today. Sorry for the silence, but I thought I had a cod on there. And there we go, folks. A nice little Chesil codlin. Just sizable, but I'm going to toss this one back. There's no point in keeping it. He's only a little fella. Really pleased to have caught him, and he deserves his freedom. Ideal. I knew there was a codlin on the cards today. I feel like I might get a few more today. I don't want to tempt fate, but it feels very coddy and it feels really good, maybe for a big guy. So oh, good catch. There we go. Let's go and toss it back anyway. There's a big old sea going on. I don't want to take any chances with this sea. So what we'll do is wait for these rollers to rumble up. I'm going to give him a toss from afar. Like that. Back. Lovely. Ooh. So. Yeah, that's dropping back. I'm going to wind. We're in again on the squid. Definitely in. That's kicking away there. Just keeping up with it. It's washing up the beach now. It's quite a big surf. Not sure what we've got on here, folks. Something's swirling in the water there. Tumbling around in the surf. It's an eel. Ah, well, that got me hopes up. I saw something tumbling and swirling in the surf there. Thought we might be into another cod, but it's an eelie. There we go. Down comes the rain. It wasn't forecast until much later on this afternoon, but we know what the forecasts are all about. Still, conditions are still lovely. Still fancy my chances to get another fish or two, cod that is. So I've just switched now. I've got both rods out on squid and worm baits. I've done away with the crab. I'm not really getting much action on the crab. I've had one eel the whole session, and everything else has come to the squid worm. So that's obviously doing the business, and it's no good just being stubborn, sticking to a certain bait because you think that's the bait to use. I always say the fish will tell you what they're after, and if you're getting bites on squid worm, then switch it over to squid worm. And that's exactly what I've done. Well, we've been through it a number of times before, but just to show you how I'm baiting up the old squid worm baits, I've got, as you can see there, that is a 4.0 Top Gun hook as my point hook. I just thread the squid up the line through the hook a few times up to just where you get to the junction between the neck and the head, if you like, and I put it through the neck and just face it out like that. So you can see, thread it up, 4 O's poking out the top, I bring my pennel hook down, which in this instance is a 3/0 Chinook hook. They've got that nice bent back on them, the eye, which helps you to wrap around and get your pennel set nicely like that. And then all I'm simply doing is I'm just taking a mixture. I'm either using blacks or I'm using fresh lug, blow lug, and I just fold a whole worm in the middle straight over the top like that, and then just get the whip in. You can see how windy it is. That wind has really picked up. It's coming almost directly into my face. It's making it difficult. It really is making it difficult, but you've got to be in it to win it. And then I just simply wrap the whole thing like this. What I always do is I keep the heads on. I know a lot of people say, oh, I don't use the head, I'll take them off for whiting, bashing or whatever. There's a lot of scent and attraction in that head, and believe me, when those fish are out there hunting, the first thing they're grabbing hold of is the head. They love it. There's nothing more juicy than a couple of eye sockets, I guess, on the squid. So there you have it. That's a real juicy big fat bait. I just keep mending the hook to make sure that I've got a nice point showing like this. Wrap it all up, rotten hands, and there you have it. That's my bait. That's what I'm putting out. You can see there, that there is full of goodness and just ready to get smacked by Mr. Codlin, or Mr. Cod hopefully. Two nice big sharp hooks, strong powerful hooks, ready to set them home. Check out that surf there, guys. Really, really lovely conditions. You know, I always say it whenever people ask me about Chesil and they talk about cod as if they're the impossible fish to catch. I honestly believe if you get the right conditions like this, you do have a very, very good chance to catch the odd codlin. I've done it a lot of times that I come here. I've had cod. I've never really struggled that bad to catch cod here. As long as the secret is with Chesil, you need the right conditions. You need that surf. Another reel. I'm going to go and just T-bar this one straight though. He's gone. I must be flaming mental. It's absolutely lashing. Blowing a hoolie and lashing down. I thought I was just getting a bit of a bite on this bait here. I put just pure worm on that and I thought I had a bit of a bang on it. Conditions have really, really turned dicky. Getting a massive wind blowing directly into my face. The sea state's still fishable, but it's difficult. It's difficult to get a cast out there far enough away from that swirling surf with this south wind blowing in. It's really pushing. I'm gonna just wind and see if there is something there. The rain is coming. Yeah, we've got something. I don't know what's on there. This is just pure worm. And what do we have? It could be a bass actually. Nice. Nice little bass. There we go. A bass in the rain. Well, He's definitely too small and he's going back. Let's go and let this little fella go. It's lashing now, folks. It's just starting to lash down. Let me hold him up for you. And there you go, look. Nice little bar of silver. Let's go and throw him back. There he goes. Well, I've got the worm bait coming in. Little bit of weight on there. Certainly feels like we've got something on there. It's another little bass, I think. Yes, it is. Second bass of the day. Again, only small, but it's a bass all the same. There we go. Second little bass of the day. But you see it, that's what I've switched up on my rod to. And that's what I've had last 3 fish on actually. A couple of bass and a whiting. Just pure lug bait. And in comes the rain. It's just about that time when you know it's the old elbow job. We're out of blacks. Got a couple of casts worth of blow lug left and a few squid, so we've used our bait well today. Got for a fair bit of bait. Here we go, bass number 3. Just small, aren't they? I'd like to get a sizable one, but that's not to be. We've got one more cast left in terms of worms and bait, and yeah, it's home time. There we go, folks, bass number 3. Nice little Chesil bar of silver. Let's get this one put back, eh? I'm going to wind down and see. Some weight there. Yeah, then we've got a little fish on here. It's not long gone out, this one. Definitely a bit of weight in that, sir. That's kicking. Got a few kicks going on with this one. Go down a little bit and see what's going on. What do we have? It's another bass. Bass number 4. There we go. That's slightly better. Lovely. There we go. 2 quick fire bass. That's 4 bass. Go and throw this one back. I've got one more cast worth of worms left, and I've got one more bait of half a squid left, so I'm going to whack them 2 out and then see how we go. Just as it seems to be coming alive. Right guys, that's going to be the end of another session. The tide's starting to turn, coming up. I've run out of bait, and I'm packing up, ready to walk that away, the long walk back to the car. Not been a bad session, has it? I mean, we've had 4 bass, nice little codlin, just about sizable, the codlin, but you know, what's the point of taking a couple of fish fingers? And yeah, load of other little scratchy stuff. It's been quite busy, to be honest. In years gone by, with the conditions how they are here today, I would have expected to absolutely smash a few cod out, because it is still looking perfect for them. But just the one small codlin for my efforts. Still, codlin is a codlin. And yeah, that's it. I hope you've enjoyed it. Sorry if the quality of this video hasn't been super great. I'll tell you a little secret. my microphone blew out on me on one of my cameras, so I don't know how it's going to end up. I've filmed it. I'm going to try to get audio from this camera and put it over to that one and dub it over. It's going to be a big load of headache, so we'll just see how it comes out. If the quality isn't great, you know why. But there you have it. Thanks for watching. I hope you've enjoyed it. I've had a good session and enjoyed it. See you next time. Ciao for now.